Shalom, Kal Halalim, La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, Daruel, who I learned this truth from, and salutations and blessings unto you elect out there, 144,000 and the 1/3. Alright, this is a short video I'm going to play. It's about 8 minutes and 48 seconds. And, the topic is, right, different creatures. I'm going to bring out the scripture first, actually. I got to blow the dust off the scripture. I was trying to find it. I haven't brought it out in a minute. This is Wisdom of Solomon 11 and 17. It says, "For thy almighty hand that made the world of matter without form wanted not means to send among them a multitude of bears or fierce lions or unknown wild beasts." Unknown wild beasts, right? Full of rage, newly created. So the Lord, he'll create all kinds of creatures that are new. Like you'll have like a species, and then you'll have a kind. Each kind goes to itself, man. You got the bird species, for example. The ravens are not chilling with the doves. The the eagle, and the pigeons, they don't have any bond, right? So it goes by kinds. But the Most High creates new creatures, man, right? Esau has a system of what is it? Is it called taxonomy, or might be getting mixed up? But he has a classification system, right? Where okay, we have this species, and it'll go by Latin names, and we have this and that. Okay, we have this subspecies, and okay, this species is extinct. And then 30 years later, oh no, we found a family and or a colony or whatever. Esau, he'll make statements. Oh, this is extinct. This is extinct. You know what, Esau? You're gonna be extinct soon, man. You're messing up this whole damn fucking planet. All right, this paradise, actually, Eden. But anyway, it says, verse 18 again, or unknown wild beasts, man. Brothers gotta really take it in. Full of rage, newly created, breathing out a fiery vapor. That sounds like something like dragons, man. Like when you were a kid, right? When you seen a show or a movie, right? It says or filthy scents of scattered smoke, or shooting horrible sparkles out of their eyes, whereof not only the harm might dispatch them at once, but also the terrible sight utterly destroy them, right? So I'm going to play this clip. And again, this is going into what some call Bigfoot or Sasquatch or whatever. And then, I was kind of always interested in this, like right before the Most High, showed me the truth, woke me up. I was interested in this thing called cryptozoology, which is something that Esau again labels as pseudoscience or something by the way, right? That's not really official, right? And crypto means hidden zoology, so meaning, the so-called conspiracies of beasts and animals. But anyway, you got to be the judge, man. Esau, you know how Esau is, man. Esau's a vagabond, a wanderer. The man goes up to some mountain or somewhere down below in the ocean, or some caves. You know what I mean? What's that shit? Spelunking, deep cave diving, and all that shit. Never mind a regular rock climbing, man. He does deep cave diving, man. All right. And in this case, these are Edomites that go out camping in the woods of I do believe this is Oregon, if I'm not mistaken. And they've been doing it like a tradition every year, and they're gonna give you their experiences. And this is, I believe, in the 70s.
What was the average success rate for you guys coming up here?
Oh, the deer, it was 100%. We never didn't get a deer. It's that kind of a place. That's about 40 feet, I think.
100 to come out of here. What's the success rate? You said maybe 20%.
And think things through. We really didn't realize what we were dealing with. We still don't know what we're dealing with, but it was something very unusual. Strange things happen, and most of the stuff happened in the evening time, just at dusk, nighttime, like now. The first time I ever heard anything was later in '71. I came back up with the guys, and we was here by the stove. There was a stove here then. And as soon as it starts getting dark, we'd go in. Sometimes you might hear a grunt or a whoop or a big blowing sound or something like that, and that's when you know you want to get inside the shelter because you still don't know what you're dealing with. Whatever it is big, very, very big. We all go inside, close the shelter door, and that's a log that we put between these trees, and then we'd strap it inside a cable. And then they would start making their sounds. And that was in '71 when I first started hearing them. And we started recording them.
So you can see, and this is '71, man. You know, you want to talk about fabricating and all that, right? This is raw footage of what happened. And you see they're trying to mimic the sound. It doesn't sound anything like what that thing, what that creature is sounding like. That creature sounds deep, bass, loud voice, man. It doesn't sound like even a big man, right? These are big men and they're making that noise, right? But anyway.
There's two of them across the creek at the big rocks.
Yo, man, and that's Esau, bro. Like, this man's spirit is just, I gotta go find out what's going on. Like this guy's the authority of the whole of the earth, man. That's Esau's nature, man. Right? Just being proud. Right? Just making all this shit, man. They're clearly telling you, back up, man. Right? But as you read this, it says the analysis revealed that the sounds were made by a creature physically larger than a man based on pitch and sound, height estimated between 7'3" and 8 feet.
Talking about maybe having to shoot our way out. You're just sitting there, all of you are kind of petrified. You're just waiting for the walls to break open, something reach in there and grab you and hold you up, and waiting for the light to break in the cracks of the walls, and never happened. That's the strange part, because you hear it over there, but you don't see it over there. As time went on, '72, same thing. Whatever it was we thought might be trying to scare us out. Maybe this is their territory, but we don't know. We can only guess at why they were doing what they were doing, and that they were observing us, that's for sure.
Well, we do know that their vocal range is much greater than human beings. Their frequencies go way above and way below the abilities of humans. I was trained in all of the deceptive practices in voice communications. besides the fact that you have the creatures stepping on each other in their conversational turns, you have the humans, like Ron, stepping on the creatures back and forth, overlapping their voices on the tapes. It can't be faked. Not in 1974. Plus, it would be extremely dangerous to come up here at night into a camp full of well-armed hunters. They don't go to bed at night without their guns at their sides. It's ridiculous to think of it. You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it just to coax a bunch of hunters up here.
So from a 100% factual standpoint, we really don't know what's making this language sounds.
That's right. We don't know.
Now, when you listened to the sound, right, there it sounded like Chinese, like Mandarin or Cantonese, right? Because he was like, "Oh, whoa, whoa," like if you brothers play it back. And I remember, like I said, this is, I believe, the Oregon, Seattle, around that area, right? The West Coast, Northwest. And I believe I got this video from Reddit, and I believe I seen a comment on there that said it made sense. Somebody said that, look, when you had the Chinese workers building the railroads, these things were among the forest. You know, they were among them. They were in the forest among them, and they must have overheard them for all those years, because obviously it didn't take 2 years to build everything. So they were among them for years, and those creatures, they overheard them speaking, and they they took that language. You know what I'm saying? They took those words, they were imitating them, and they were throwing them back, thinking that those were Moabites, but that was Esau or whatever, right? Coming in the forest. So that's just another thing that I wanted to point out, because at first I didn't understand, but I heard the accent. I'm like, it sounds like a Chinese movie, man, the way things talking. But that's crazy, man. That like Most High, he creates all these different new creatures, man. Most High's amazing, you know.
One time I heard a big, sound like a huge tuning fork above us, and couldn't find the source of it. It just a big sound like that.
Now these Edomites. Now I don't know, all of them are Edomites or whatever, but they were unharmed. But they start encountering basically the chariots too. Spirits, right? Like you can see it for yourself. But they're gonna start encountering things of the spiritual realm, and angels and chariots of the Most High.
Sometimes you hear a sound out here, and one time we thought our camp was being torn apart by something. We thought the barrels we'd packed in and was being torn up and tossed around, and you look out here when all the commotion and the sound stopped, and nothing changed. Now, how do you explain that?
Right, that's called like an apparition. Right, that's actually found in the Book of Wisdom of Solomon. Right. Shoot, hold on. Right, this is what happened in Egypt. Yeah, this is Wisdom of Solomon 17:4. For neither might the corner that. Now, when you read 17, this is dealing with Egypt and what happened with the spirits and the apparitions and the plagues, right? For neither might the corner that held them keep them from fear, but noises as of waters falling down sounded about them, and sad visions appeared unto them with heavy countenances. Those are apparitions, the spirit, right? No power of the fire might give them light, neither could the bright flames of the stars endure to lighten that horrible night. All right. So let's go back.
One time we was in there, I thought I heard a car door slam out here. Now, come on, we're 8 miles in the wilderness. There's no.
So aside from the sounds, you also saw some things in the sky and the air?
Yeah. Lights. Yeah, orbs. Other guys that report orbs when I wasn't here. Me and my friend Bill saw one night was a big blue ball coming down from up here, slowly moving, definitely controlled, had some type of intelligence about it. And if you were just looking up there, you would think it was the moon, but it was blue. It was moving down. We lost it behind the trees and went over there. So I don't know what to think of that. You don't know what to think about any of this stuff, you know. We were in a tent. It just almost wasn't this dark, but this thing, whatever it was, just kind of starts moving across over here behind us. Elongated light, about probably 3 foot long, probably about that big around, and just a rod of light. I tell people when I talk about it, it's like a Star Wars saber.
So that's what I'm saying. Remember the chariots. The chariots. This is far out, man. Right? The chariots can expand, right, and they can retract to even smaller. To just you can't see them, or they can be very very small, like what he's seeing right now, or this so-called what Esau calls a cigar shape, right? They're very big. Sometimes you see them up in the sky, photos of them, right? Like what again Esau calls them a cigar shaped UFO. If you type in cigar shaped UFO on Google, right, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But this size was very small, which is very possible. You know, it can be very big, it can be medium, it can be very small, it can be invisible. You know.
White, glowing, but not bright glowing, just glowing. And it just moved slowly through the trees, definitely controlled, and dissipated over here.
Is it embarrassing to talk about?
No, I don't care. I'm old enough now, nothing bothers me.
What makes you keep coming back?
The mystery that's still here. There's still a mystery that needs to be solved or understood. And I'm here now because you're here. I've been asked multiple times to be brought up here by different people, and I've turned them down basically because I don't want the area. It's such a pristine area still. I don't want it exposed to a bunch of researchers come up here, just inundating the area. And I've also told the hunters to still come up and their offsprings would still hunt the area, that I'll kind of keep it very private as much as possible. The shelter, although it's been dismantled now years ago, it's still a place to come to. It was interesting stuff. Nothing surprises me. Nothing up here. Why this is such a strange place, I have no idea, but it is a very interesting area.
All right. And earlier in the video they're talking about, well, I don't know if it's their way of trying to keep us out and say this is our territory. That's exactly what they're trying to tell you. They're trying to tell you back away, man. This is pristine land. It's not deforested. All right, this is their home. But you got creatures like that, man, and you're gonna see all kinds of things, creatures you never thought of, come out in the end times. Now I'm gonna play one more very short video of another video like this. This is in Canada, and this is no, Salaki. This is in Washington, right? Washington State, and that could have been Washington State as well. That first video. But again, you be the judge. These are some far out sounds, man. But guess what? The Lord is far out.
Get your room. Austin, get the line. Fuck. Hey! That was not an elk. Where's that coming from? Get my keys. Get ready.
You heard that thump, boom, boom, right? That sounds like a car door slam, right? So, the thing is hitting tree. He's hitting some big thick tree, man. So that's a big creature, whatever that is, man. So, I just want to bring that out. In that first scripture, Wisdom of Solomon, to kind of you know put into your mind, or make make the brothers aware that don't know, right? The Most High, he has newly created creatures, man. All right, creatures that are newly created, you never heard of, you never seen. But this is just a video uh, to shine some light on that. Anyway, I hope you're edified. I hope this was edifying. Kahalaliyam le Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bahashem Racha Hakurash, double honors to the apostles of GMS that rule well and who I learned this truth from, and Shalom and blessings to the 144,001 third.